fear.
Let's talk about it. You use what's called KonMari method,
Yes.
is the method that you use. And this is the first time that I've ever heard of it, probably most of everybody out there. Can you explain how it works? Is it similar to like feng shui? Like,
It's actually a Japanese-based principle and method, and it's all about really sparking joy, understanding that fundamental question: does it spark joy? Taking a look at what the things that we surround ourselves with. So it's all about getting in touch with the objects, but really moving forward from there to connect with our values and our experiences and decluttering so that we can really elevate the level of joy in our homes.
yeah, so me and my fiance rarely fight, but when we do, it's about the papers that I refuse to throw away. I'm a hoarder. I just feel like at some point I'm gonna need that paper again, but that's not the case. You gotta learn to part ways with it. So why do so many people have this problem?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of fear and anxiety when it comes to paper, partly because paper, you can find it in almost any room in your house. So we experience it everywhere. So we think maybe there's just a big problem here. What do I do? And it can feel overwhelming. It actually represents unfinished business, incomplete tasks, decisions that haven't been made. So it's really important to tackle it, to get over that fear and to grow. And we don't actually have an obligation to keep all of the paper in our home. Typically, paper doesn't have a joy factor that's really high, right?
Yes.
Bills aren't that exciting, tax papers, things like that.
So Kristyn, you got a step. You got several rules which are going to help here. Can we start with step one?
So step one is really connecting with the vision.
Okay.
So the why behind tidying. Why are we tidying? How does it connect to our larger values and goals? What's our ideal life? What's our ideal living environment? Asking ourselves questions like, what do I want more of or less of in areas like finance, health, or career? And all that connects to decluttering paper.
Oh, I love that. All right, take action and confront your paper clutter.
Yes, that is the second step.
Yes.
It's all about confronting. So this is really a self-care, a self-awareness exercise. So it's all about bringing all that paper that I mentioned was all over your home or maybe in your car, bringing it all together into one place and really feeling the weight of that in your home.
Okay, so let's talk KonMari paper categories.
Yes. Okay, so once you determine that a paper sparks joy, either because the function of it supports our best life or we just love whatever paper we're keeping, we put it in 3 different categories.
Which are in front of us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we actually have them stored here.
Gotcha.
Right in this handy little box. So this is the boundary for the paper in the home. So you can start with the first category, which is to act now. So that's all of the pending paper, those decisions that haven't been made yet, or those forms that need to be filled out. And then we have the second category, which is keep temporary. So that's all like mortgage papers or maybe a car note or something like that that's time bound. And then the last category is to keep forever. So that's things like a will or a trust or state. So you can just simply store it in a simple box, and you can even store sentimental. A big mistake is people try to tackle sentimental right on, but really that just takes you down memory lane and a bit off track. So that's the last thing we tackle when it comes to
So there you go. So this is all a great layout here, the single file box. And then how about over here?
Sure, this is the bestseller that the KonMari method is based on. It's sold 10 million copies worldwide. And it's really the source of this new revolutionary solutions. That's more of exploration of yourself through your objects and really becoming an extension of a home that you honor.
Kristyn Ivey, this is going to go a long way to making my home a little bit happier of one. Thank you very much. It sounds like something so little, but it is huge, and it goes a very long way. KonMari, Kristyn Ivey. Really interesting stuff right here. I'll have to let you know how I progress with all this stuff.
I look forward for
Let's
that.
put this down so I can see your pretty face right there. For more tips on how to organize your home, mind, and your life, all you got to do is head to fortheloveoftidy.com.